Two of the biggest surprises in Conference USA meet on Friday night as the Rice Owls host the UTEP Miners. Both teams check in at 4-2 in conference play this season with identical 6-4 records overall. Unfortunately for both teams, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs are a perfect 6-0 in the West Division and need one win in their last two games to clinch a date with Marshall in the Conference USA title game. In any event, both UTEP and Rice are bowl eligible, with UTEP hoping to make their first bowl game since 2010 and Rice aiming for their third straight. The Owls are a substantial favorite for Friday's game. Former Miners offensive lineman Sean Kugler has brought a new attitude to the program and the team has made his strides. With 15 returning starters from last year's team, Kugler's system has led to a 4-game improvement in UTEP's record so far. The running game has been tremendous for the Miners this season. They're averaging nearly 225 yards per game on the legs of Aaron Jones, who has over 1,000 yards and 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Jameel Showers has taken care of the football with an 11-5 touchdown interception ratio and just enough big plays in the passing game. The Miners are averaging 5 yards per carry. The Rice Owls were supposed to struggle this season. They lost 37 touchdowns from last season with the departures of quarterback Taylor McCargue and running back Charles Ross. Top defensive player cornerback Philip Gaines was a third-round pick in the NFL draft. Yet David Bailiff has put together another solid Owls team that just had a 6-game winning streak snapped by Marshall. Driffus Jackson has done well replacing McCargue with 15 touchdowns against just 4 interceptions, and the Owls have worn down opponents with their running game. The Owls ran the ball 699 times last season against 347 passes. This season, there have been 457 rushes against 264 passes. The Owls are averaging a modest 4 yards per carry. Sean Kugler's Miners have really flown under the radar this season. After a 2-10 record both straight up and against the number, the Miners are 6-4 straight up, but 8-2 against the spread this season. The Owls are also having a fine against the spread season. They are 7-3 against the spread with their 6-4 mark straight up. That makes David Bailiff 23-13-1 against the spread in the last 3 seasons. This is a pretty big number for two teams that appear to be rather evenly matched up. Marshall's running attack carved up Rice, and Rice's performance over the last few weeks has been overrated because of some really terrible opponents. UTEP was outright embarrassed in this game last season, and that should lead to some motivation for the Miners to show up well here on national TV. Every game is covered in the Bang the Book Betting Center with stats, trends, rated game picks, and more in both college football and NFL.